Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to McCracken County High School. We are in Strawberry Hill Gymnasium. Scott Hudson, beautiful campus here in Paducah for the Oregon Donor Shootout as the Carterville Lions prepare to take on the Calloway County Lakers here on Saturday afternoon matinee basketball, as it were.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been to this facility. A great facility, just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like. Think of the Hamilton County Gym in Southern Illinois, only a little bit bigger. It's a great facility. This high school, when we drove up, I was like, wow. They've got their own soccer field, of course, football, baseball, softball. It's a very, very nice facility. And not only is Carterville going out of conference tonight, but they're going out of state, coming to Paducah to play a very good Callaway County team.
Of course, the Lions coming off that big conference win last night over DuQuoin, 54-45. Just a hard-fought, physical, sloppy game. What was there, 40 free throw shot in that game?
There was 59 free throw shot in the game, and Carterville struggled from the free throw line in the first half, only shooting 40%, but it was Carterville's good free throw shooting in the second half that allowed them to extend that lead.
Getting ready to take on a Callaway County Lakers squad that comes into the game. 2-2 on the season, and last night was their rivalry game. Of course, Callaway County High School that's Murray, Kentucky, but there's a Murray High School, and last night was their rivalry game, and they got hammered 63-37. They're 2-2 on the season. They beat Ballard Memorial 72-33 to open the season. Then they beat Central High School 67-39, and then McCracken County hammered them, or beat them rather by 5 just a couple of nights ago, and they lose to Murray. So this team, and we not going to have time for Coach's interview here in the pregame show, but he said, don't be surprised, this team will launch the ball from anywhere.
Yeah, this is, from what we've been told, this is a team that once they across the center line, it's fair game. They're going to throw up a lot of threes probably. So this game could be decided by Callaway County's outside shooting versus Carterville's inside game with the trio of Sumner, Downen, and Garby.
This is our SIH pregame show. We're going to continue after our first break here. Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. Good, because I'm using the school's Wi-Fi on that. I hope it holds. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you're having a great day. Hey, Brian, if you think about it, if you got the YouTube up and we got a savable call I can use for news and promo, just write down the time on that video if you can get it. If not, no big deal. Back at McCracken County High School, it's Dave McKenzie and Scott Hudson. We're just about 5 minutes or so away from the tip-off from between the Carterville Lions and the Callaway County Lakers. I guess my question I have about the Carterville Lions today coming into this game is the fact, how's this team going to be on the road? It's their first road game of the season. Yeah, first road game of the year, and Coach Hawkins told us last night in the post-game show, he said, heck, I just got to remember where the orange jerseys are because they haven't been on the road. But, you look at the games, both these teams played last night. Probably a much more emotional game for Callaway County, being against their rivals from Murray. How do they respond playing less than 24 hours later? And for Carterville having played last night, do they still have some bumps and bruises from that physical battle with DuQuoin? So I think both teams have something that they have to overcome in this ball game. It's an abbreviated postgame show here for our SIH pregame show, and both teams are going through their final shoot-arounds out on the floor. We're going to go on and take another break, and when we come back, we'll continue as the Lions get ready to take on the Lakers, minus Kobe and Shaq and LeBron. This is the Calloway County Lakers. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. Okay, that's fine. Just if you can write down where you save that. I didn't know you were recording them. I didn't think we had the capability to save them. So it's good to know. I'll go back and pull all those audios. But just make a note, and I'll come in the studio and get it tomorrow. Okay, that'll work. Thank you. Dave McKenzie along with Scott Hudson as we are just about set to bring you Carterville Lions basketball here on News Radio WJPF. You can watch and listen to the game if you go to YouTube and search Carterville Lions versus Calloway County Lakers. And you can watch and listen to the game here. Just again, I'm impressed with this facility. And we got a pretty good perch here, pretty good view, and it was really impressive, like you said, driving in, and we see the whole sports complex. Kind of reminds me a lot of Carterville.
Yes.
Just bigger.
Just bigger, and they have their own soccer field here. Also want to give a shout-out to the staff here at McCracken County High School for helping set us up where we're at. Very hospitable people to get us a table and chairs up here. But it's a beautiful facility. Kind of tucked away, I don't want to say out in the country, but it's kind of away from everything else. But, man, once you come upon it, it's like, wow, this is pretty impressive.
This is very cool. We're going to go on and take our final break here as both teams finish up their shoot-around, and we'll have the tip-off. Coming up next, Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. I don't think so. They did it before the first game. Hang on just a second. We'll find out. Doesn't look like there's an anthem.
Okay. This is your second spot.
Back at McCracken County High School, Strawberry Hill Gymnasium. It's Dave McKenzie and Scott Hudson. We just had the starting lineup for the Carterville Lions. The Lions, their first road game, they're in their road blues here tonight. And it's the usual starting lineup of Carson Pearson, Nicholas Laird, Bryce Anderson, Eli Downen, and Preston Sumner.
No change. Coach Hawkins shortened his bench a little bit last night against West Frankfort. But, we'll see Austin Garby early. We'll see him often. And Austin's played very, very well in his 2 games he's played so far this year.
Starting lineup for Calloway County is being announced right now. And for Coach Brad Cleaver, it's going to be Evan Garrison, the junior guard forward. He wears number 1. Cade Butler, the senior guard, wears number 4. You have Kai Franklin, number 14. He's a forward and a senior as well. And then Cade Mize, guard, he's a senior. And Chandler Steele, a forward senior. So all seniors except for one, and that's Evan Garrison, that are starting for Calloway County Lakers. Carterville will be moving from left to right on your radio dial. And we are glad to have you here with us on News Radio WJPF. Hope you enjoy the game. It'll be Preston Sumner that's going to jump against Chandler Steele. Steele looks like he's about 6'2", 6'3", and he wins the tip, but it's Calloway County that comes away with the ball. It's Cade Butler, top of the key, brings it around to the right side, hands it off, and they're going to bring it back up top to Cade Mize. Into the paint, Chandler Steele makes a move on Preston Sumner, dishes down low to the near baseline, and a foul quickly on Preston Sumner.
Just a little late to make his decision to cut in front of the Laker player and get the ball, and he got body instead of ball, and it's Sumner's first foul of the game.
Ball's going to be triggered in by Evan Garrison from the baseline just below us here. Out top it goes to Kai Franklin. Franklin dishes to the left corner to Cade Butler. Back to Franklin. Now he goes to the right corner. Wide open 3 from the top of the arc is good. That is Cade Mize with the first bucket of the game.
Well, through his first 2 games, he had 12 threes and was shooting over 50% from the three-point line. Now Carterville turns the ball over on their first possession.
Bryce Anderson drug that foot just as he was crossing the stripe. And it's going to belong to the Lakers.
Obviously, Mize is a guy that Carterville cannot allow to stay open on the outside.
Lakers have the basketball. Cade Butler. He has Nick Laird on him defensively. Gets it to Kai Franklin. And now to Evan Garrison as they work the perimeter down onto the post. To Cade Mize. Kick out from the left wing. Three-pointer too strong. And a foul over the back. It's going to be Cade Butler that picks up his first foul of the game. And it's Carterville basketball.
Good job by Nicholas Laird to box Butler, who's much bigger than Laird, out. And as we've always talked about, rebounding is just about outworking your opponent underneath. It has nothing to do with size.
Eli Downen's pass just across midcourt is tipped away, and it's an over and a back turnover on the Lions. So back-to-back turnovers for Carterville.
Now, Carterville hasn't even, well, technically, I guess they've gotten it over the center line once, but just a couple of feet.
And as it's kind of the norm for Carterville to have turnovers early in a game and a travel on Calloway County there first. So it goes back to the Lions. This Lions broadcast brought to you by the City of Carterville. Mayor Brad Robinson, the entire City of Carterville. Hey, download the app for the City of Carterville. You can get it Google Play or the Apple App Store. And Carterville turns the ball over again as Downen's pass is tipped away. And a foul here on the other side, as it was Evan Garrison taking it to the hole. He gets fouled, and it's going to be the first foul on Bryce Anderson.
The thing is, when Downen's handling the ball on the outside, he can see over everybody. He can pass over the defender. And so far, it's just been, well, bad offensive basketball by the Lions, best way to put it.
Evan Garrison misses the first free throw for the Lakers. They're in the home whites with red lettering. And Garrison's free throw is good. He's got one, and it's a 4-0 lead for Calloway County. Carterville finally gets the ball into the front court. And it's slapped out of the hands of Nicholas Laird, but it's going to stay with the Lions.
Well, it's obvious Callaway County is going to trap at every opportunity, so Carterville is going to have to find the open man and get it to them quickly.
Callaway County has good size because it looks like they're starting about 3 forwards. Wide open 3 from the left corners off the back of the iron from Pearson, and it's tipped into the backcourt, and Downen runs it down. Carterville controls. Anderson to Downen, top of the circle. Back to Anderson toward the right wing. And his pass is stolen by Callaway County, taking it to the rack. Up and under with the layup is Cade Mize. Mize has 5 points here early on.
4 turnovers and 1 missed 3 so far for Carterville.
Carterville breaks the press. They get it to Nicholas Laird, and his pass intended for Preston Sumner, stolen by Callaway County. They bring it the other way. Cade Butler is going to launch from 3 too strong, and Bryce Anderson gets the board for the Lions. Anderson across the timeline to Eli Downen, takes it into the paint, got away with a walk, puts the shot up, and it's good. Downen is on the board.
Yeah, he did get away with the walk, but he did score, so Carterville finally on the board.
6-2, Lakers on top of the Lions. 5:20 remaining here in the opening quarter. Right wing, it goes to Cade Butler. Needs some help. He has Nicholas Laird on him defensively. He's going to drive the baseline, pulls up the dribble, swing pass to the left wing, off the iron, too strong, and the board is pulled down by Chandler Steele, puts the shot up, no good, and Preston Sumner gets his first board of the game for the Lions. Carterville quickly the other way. Downen to Bryce Anderson. Takes it into the paint, left-hand layup slapped away and blocked by Callaway County's Chandler Steele. They bring it the other way. Just below us, nice pass down low, inside to Kai Franklin. Franklin has his first bucket of the game, and it's an 8-2, 6-point lead for Callaway County.
Yeah, Callaway County's looks like the fresher team right now.
Bryce Anderson has it to Eli Downen. Downen dribbles across the free throw line. They kick it to the corner, now back up top and to the free throw line from Downen. He fires from there, and it's good. Eli has all 4 of the Lions' points. They trail by 4, 8-4.
If he can hit that 5 to 10 foot shot on the inside, it's going to open up things on the outside.
Carterville, man-to-man pressure as they get the ball into Chandler Steele, and he's able to just kind of maneuver his way around the defender for Carterville and lays it in the hole. And the Lakers lead it 10-4. Eli Downen checks out. It's Austin Garby that comes in. As the Lakers, there's a bump foul out top. That's going to be on Evan Garrison. The first on Garrison. That's team foul number 2 on Callaway County. Garby's going to trigger the inbounds. Throws it into the backcourt. That's where Bryce Anderson takes it from there. Pulls up the dribble, gets it to Garby. Garby back to Anderson. Now they go left side, left corner. Nice baseline drive from Laird. 8-footer is good. Nicholas Laird is on the board, and Carterville is down 4 once again, 10-6.
Nice job by Laird to pull up and take that jump shot.
Butler drives the baseline. A little floater from him is good, and he's on the scorebook. It's a 6-point lead for Callaway County. Carterville's ball. Garby steps through the double team. Nice job. Gets it to Nick Laird. Now up top to Bryce Anderson. Over to the left wing. That's Carson Pearson. That may be his first touch of the game as they get it to Garby toward the left elbow. Bryce Anderson thought about firing from the top of the key. Dribbles to the right side. Runs into another double team. Gets it to Laird. Puts it up. Has his shot blocked, and he's fouled. And Nicholas Laird will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Let's hope Carterville can shoot free throws better in this first half than they did last night. Down by 6, clock stopped. You need to get these points.
Kai Franklin charged with the foul, his first, the 3rd team foul, and Nicholas Laird's first free throw is good. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 30 years, they can handle any heating or cooling system issue you may be experiencing, and no job is too big or small. Call 985-2502. 12-7 the score. Nick Laird can cut that to 4 with a make here from the stripe. Too strong, and rebound is controlled by the Lakers. 3 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter, 12-7. Calloway County with the lead. And the shot from Chandler Steele's no good, and the Lions get the rebound. Bryce Anderson with the right-hand dribble toward the right side. Man-to-man. It's kind of a matchup, though. Matchup zone, looks like.
Yeah.
Man on the point. Connor Hawkins is going to come in to replace Nicholas Laird. Laird has 3 points here in the game, 3 of the 7. Connor Hawkins takes the inbounds pass, gets it to Garby, left wing. Wide open 3 is buried from Bryce Anderson from the corner. Bryce Anderson is on the board, and Carterville is within 2. The layup is partially blocked by Cade Mize, and the putback is good by Montrell Rogers. And Carterville basketball, and Austin Garby drug a foot, and that's the 6th turnover that I have on the Lions.
Yeah, I've got them for 6. On that previous basket, of course, Callaway County missed the initial shot. Sumner was standing right there. He had position, and he just never jumped, never moved. The Callaway County Laker player got in there, Rogers, and stuck it back in.
Lakers have the basketball. They are moving from right to left. It's Montrell Rogers, runs over the top of Bryce Anderson and lays that bucket home. Rogers has scored on the last 2 possessions for Callaway County, and it's back to a 6-point lead. Bryce Anderson has his pocket pick, but a foul, a reach-in foul, I believe is going to be on number 22. That's going to be Cade Mize, the first foul on Mize, and that's the 4th team foul on the Lakers. Carterville has the basketball. Connor Hawkins on the left wing. Gets it to Garby. Pass down low to Preston Sumner off the glass. That's what the boys need right there. Sumner's first bucket, and a good strong move from that low post.
Now, Sumner, once he gets on the low block, you're probably not going to stop him unless you foul him.
From the right elbow, the shot taken by Cade Mize, no good. The putback is no good from Chandler Steele, and he's fouled. And the senior forward will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws as he was fouled in the act of shooting. The foul is on Carterville's Preston Sumner. That's 2, and the 3rd team foul on the Lions. So Eli down and set to come in to relieve Preston Sumner.
Again, Sumner's involved in that last offensive rebound by Callaway County. This time Sumner had the position, did jump, but he jumped too soon, and the ball went right over his head to Steele.
Steele hits the first free throw. Here's the second. It's good. 18-12, a 6-point lead for Callaway County. Eli down and just into the game, fires from the free throw line off the front of the iron. That's no good, but Connor Hawkins is there for the rebound. Skip pass to the right wing to Anderson. Down on the low block. Garby fights his way inside, bounces it off the rim, no good. And the Lakers get the rebound. It's Chandler Steele. That's an actor name, isn't it? Chandler
Yes.
Steele. I like that. Down onto the block again. Montrell Rogers out top. They work it around the perimeter. Drive down. Back up top it goes. They really using the passing lanes. The missed shot is no good, and Garby ties up with Montrell Rogers. And the possession arrow is with the Carterville Lions.
Yeah, Garby, you know he's going to battle on every rebound, whether it's offensive or defensive.
32 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It's a 6-point lead for the Lakers. Carterville has the basketball. On the right wing, Bryce Anderson reverses. Skip pass down to the low block to Downing. Now he gets it to Carterville's Caden Hawkins, who banks it home. His first bucket of the game with 10 seconds. Callaway County basketball, way up top. Now left wing from 3. The shot is good for Darnell Jarrett. And that's how we're going to end the first quarter. It's a 7-point lead for Callaway County. They lead 21-14 here. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. 21-14 as we end the first quarter.
Carterville shot for it 54% in that first quarter, 53% for the Lakers. The difference, why the Lakers have a 7-point lead, Carterville with 6 turnovers.
Calloway County has the basketball to start play here in the second. 21-14, the 7-point lead for the team from Murray, Kentucky. And another wide open three from the top of the key from Darnell Jarrett. That's 2 back-to-back threes for him, and he just came into the game. Carterville has the ball in the front court as Connor Hawkins almost got tied up, gets it to Downen. He battles his way inside, misses the shot, but he got fouled.
They've got 2 or 3 guys that can hit the three. And in a game like this, you have to hope that those 3-point shooters for Callaway County are off their game a little bit, especially when you're 10 points behind.
Jarrett Darnell is charged with a foul. Eli Downen hits the first free throw. 24-15. Substitutions being made by Coach Brad Cleaver. Downen hits both free throws. He's got 6 in the game, and it's an 8-point lead for Callaway County. Cade Butler brings the ball across midcourt, hands it off to Jarrett Darnell. Over to the right side, and 3 is no good, and Caden Hawkins gets the rebound for the Lions. Quickly the other way to Eli Downen, just inside the arc on the left wing. Up top to Hawkins. They work it around to Connor Hawkins. A 3 from the right side, good! Connor Hawkins is on the board, his first point. And the Lions trail by 5, 24-19.
Lions making a little bit of a run here.
Lakers with the basketball. Top of the circle. Now to the left wing. Wide open 3 is good. Man, they're sharpshooters. That's Kai Franklin. That's his first 3 of the game.
Now they've got 4 in the first half.
27-19. And Coach Shane Hawkins was correct. They will just launch at a moment's notice. Carterville throws the ball away. Another turnover. It's the first here in the second quarter, but that gives them 7 in the game so far.
Well, this was a point in the game where Carterville could probably get back into the game because both Steele and Rogers for Callaway County are on the bench. But after that nice little 3 by Connor Hawkins, things kind of have unraveled here.
Lakers have the basketball. 6.5 remaining here in the first half. They're a very patient team in the passing game as they look to get that wide open shot. I've only got them for 2 turnovers.
That's it, 2 turnovers. They're not going to give you extra opportunities, it doesn't appear.
They're not a fast team.
No.
But they're very persistent in the passing game. And they find the open man. Carterville has it, though. Anderson has it stripped out of his hands as he went up to shoot from just off the left side of the lane. So that's going to put him, they're going to say it was on the floor before the shot. So the foul is that on? Let's see here. It's on Cade Butler, his second. Shot from Carterville, and Carterville, nice job by Anderson to run that down, but it's a turnover as he threw it right to the Callaway County player, and the layup is good by Jarrett Darnell. Carterville, they trail by 10. Garvey has the ball, gets it to Downen. Little short jumper off the right side. The ball was tipped by Nicholas Laird, no good, and Callaway County gets the board. Here they come the other way to Garrison. Garrison reverses on the left wing, down on the low block. Kick out to the right wing, wide open 3 right there is good. Wow, they don't miss many. That's Jarrett Darnell. That is his third 3-pointer. And it's 32-19 as Bryce Anderson's going to launch from 3. And the ball's tied up by Caden Hawkins. He steals it, puts the shot up, gets fouled. And the freshman is going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws as he reached in on Chandler Steele and just took the ball from him right below the bucket, laid it back up, and he missed the shot, but he goes to the line. A timeout is taken And it's by Calloway County. We'll pause as well. 32-19. It's a 30-second timeout here on News Radio WJPF. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by American Monument Company, located on South Court Street in Marion, where their monuments have that special touch.
Well, it seems like not that long ago, Carterville was only down 25-19 after Connor Hawkins' 3. And lo and behold, Callaway County has scored the last 7 to extend it to a 32-19 lead.
Connor Hawkins is going to be at the line shooting 2 free throws. The freshman is at the line. First free throw is good. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members, a better life for all. Hawkins' second free throw is good as well. Hawkins has 4 in the game, and it's an 11-point lead for Callaway County. Right down the lane, kick out to the right wing. Ball with Kai Franklin. He looks inside, has Nick Laird on him defensively. Up top to Evan Garrison. Runs down the lane, just throws it at the rack. The rebound by Montrell Rogers. His shot no good, and it's Evan Garrison again. Now he gets it to Kai Franklin. And finally, Montrell Rogers takes the dish from Kai Franklin. And Rogers' bucket is good. He's got 6. 34-21, a 13-point lead for the Lakers. Down on the block to Garby for the Lions. Puts it up off the glass and good. Nice patience by Austin Garby on that bucket. Waited for the defenders to jump, and then he went up and laid it in off the glass. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. 11-point lead for Callaway County. 12-footer is good from Cade Mize.
Yeah, they're just shooting the ball so well from the perimeter.
They got to be shooting 80%.
Plus, they've got 6 offensive rebounds. So that's 6 extra opportunities they're getting to score points.
Nick Laird to Caden Hawkins. Laird is going to try to drive the baseline. Gets it to Downen. He's going to launch from 3. High arcing shot is good from Eli Downen. His first 3-pointer. He's got 9 to lead Carterville. And down low, wow. Montrell Rogers just lays it home. A nice pass as he was cutting down the baseline. And they waste no time on the offensive end. 38-26 at 12 points. Lions deficit. The ball's tipped away, turnover on Carterville. And a foul called in the backcourt. And that's going to be on Carson Pearson. It's going to be the first on Pearson. Pearson's going to check out. Bryce Anderson's coming back in. So it's Downen, Anderson, Laird, Garby, and Caden Hawkins. Callaway County has it in the front court, between the circles. The pass intended for Montrell Rogers. Tipped away, turnover on the Lakers. Outlet past Austin Garby. He gets the easy bucket on the other end. He's got 4. And it's a 10-point game. Lob pass for Montrell Rogers, no good. And Carterville takes it the other way. Now to Bryce Anderson. Drives the left side of the baseline, lays it home, and a timeout is taken by Coach Brad Cleaver. He doesn't like it all. That's 3 buckets in a row by the Lions.
Carterville shooting the ball very well, too. The problem is Callaway County has 5 threes in this game.
38-30. We'll be back in 30 seconds on News Radio WJPF. Dave McKenzie and Scott Hudson. This Lion broadcast is brought to you by Home Renew, serving Southern Illinois. Protect what matters most with Home Renew for roofing, siding, storm damage repair, and gutters. Giving you peace of mind. Call 694-9100. Call Home Renew. 2.5 remaining here in the first half. An 8-point ball game. A long three-pointer taken by Cade Butler.
NBA three.
That was an NBA three. He misses it, and the Lions have it. They can cut it from 8. Right wing, pass down on the block to Garvey. Nice kick to Carson Pearson. Now Bryce Anderson launches from 3, and he gets fouled. And the foul is going to be on Kai Franklin. And Anderson has a chance to make 3 free throws.
I don't want to jinx him, but Carterville right now is 5 of 6 from the free throw line this first half. If he hits all 3 here, guess what? Carterville's back to a 5-point deficit. I know. At some point, it's going to work, I promise. And I'm not stopping until it does.
I know. Bryce Anderson in this contest. He's got 5 points. First free throw is good. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Tony Gates State Farm. Hey, bundle your home and auto insurance. Visit Tony Gates, your local neighborhood State Farm agent. Number 12, Bryce Anderson, the junior. Free throw.
Oh, it's only a two free throws.
Calloway County has the ball. Up top, Cade Butler now to the right side. Back to Butler between the circles. Left wing it goes. Long three taken and buried by Jarrett Darnell. He's a shooting specialist. That's his 3rd three-pointer in the game. Gives him 14.
Nicholas Laird with a nice bucket.
He's got 5. And it's 41-33, an 8-point game. Into the paint, spin move, left-hand layup is well executed by Chandler Steele. 6 points for Steele. And pushes that lead back to double digits. It's 43-33, a minute 20 remaining in the half. Nice pass to Nick Laird from down and at the free throw line. From the elbow, just short of that, his shot, turnaround jumper is no good. Outlet pass is picked off by Carterville. Nicholas Laird gets pushed from behind as it was Matthew Ray that kind of got into his back. And that is 9 team fouls on the Lakers.
Carterville is shooting 12 of 20 from the field. If you played any other team but this team, you'd be ahead.
I know. Laird, his first free throw coming up. It's good. 6 now for the 5'11 senior. 43-34, a 9-point lead. Number 10, his shot is no good. And the Lakers pull down the board. They bring it to the near side, just below us here at Strawberry Hill Gymnasium. And McCracken counting the pass down low to Chandler Steele.
Nobody there to defend him. It was easy pickings.
Able to do what he wants to do. Takes the pass, one dribble, and lays it off the glass. Just a very, very simple, that's fundamental basketball right there. And a turnover on the Lions. That's 10 here in the half. The ball into Evan Garrison. Now they work it back up top to Cade Butler. Butler has Laird on him. To Evan Garrison. Now to Jarrett Darnell. And they're going to slow down and hold for the final shot. They lead by 11, 45-34, they being the Lakers. And the clock is at the 13-second mark here of the half. Coming up, we're going to have our first Mid-Bank and Trust halftime show. Cade Butler makes his move with 5 seconds, lays it off the glass. Rebound is put back and good from Chandler Steele. Steele into double digits, and that ends the first half. It's a 13-point lead for the Calloway County Lakers. They lead at 47-34. Our first Mid-Bank and Trust halftime show coming up next on News Radio WJPF. 47-34. It's halftime here at the Oregon Donor Shootout in McCracken County High School in Paducah. Calloway County, they're not a flashy team. I mean, they shoot flashy shots because they have just launched from wherever, but they're just a fundamentally sound team. They pass the ball, they get it to the open man, and they take what the defense gives them.
They don't beat themselves. They all look like, a lot of those kids look like clones. They just know how to shoot the ball from the outside. They know how to get the ball on the inside. Very good team. Carterville, their best shooting percentage this year for a half, 60% from the field. Calloway County shot 59% from the field, but Calloway County attempted 12 more shots than Carterville did, in large part because Calloway County had 7 offensive rebounds in that first half. They had 13 total. Steele led them in rebounding with 7. Carterville was led in rebounding by Garby with 3. Carterville only had 9 rebounds. Carterville with 10 turnovers. Calloway County was 6. And free throw shooting, not bad for Carterville. 70%, 7 of 10. Calloway County, 3 of 4 for 75%. So if you look at the shooting percentages, you look at the free throw percentages, turnovers is only a 4-point difference there. The big key to me, the early 4 or 5 turnovers in the first quarter that got Carterville in the hole, and then the 7 offensive rebounds by Calloway County that I'm sure they converted most, if not all, into points.
And they've got 5 3-pointers.
Yes, that doesn't hurt either.
And Jarrett Darnell, he's got 3 of the 5. Kai Franklin has 1, and Cade Mize has 1. And like we said, this team just launches from wherever. And that has built up this 13-point lead here at the half. When you look at the scoring for the Carterville Lions, it's Eli Downen leading the Lions in scoring. He has 9 points. Caden Hawkins has 4. Nicholas Laird has 6, as does Bryce Anderson. And then Preston Sumner with 2. And Connor Hawkins has 1 of 3 3-pointers for the Lions. As he has 3 points on the board. Austin Garby in the scorebook with 4. 47-34 the score. We are at the half. This is our first Mid-Bank and Trust halftime show. We'll continue next on News Radio WJPF. 47-34 the score here at halftime. Dave McKenzie along with Scott Hudson. And as we look ahead toward this next week, Scott Hudson, Friday night, Carterville gets right back into conference action. We're going to make the trip to Union County to Anna Jonesboro. And then on Saturday, it's a non-conference game against a team that Coach Shane Hawkins knows very well, the Trico Pioneers, on Saturday night.
Be the last time Carterville will play until after the holidays when they go to the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. So, you look ahead at those two games, two very winnable games. Carterville has a chance to go to 2-0 in the conference next Friday night. Trico, a team that beat Carterville last year, I believe, so there's going to be a little bit of a revenge factor there. But Carterville has a chance to go in the Holiday Tournament on a pretty good roll.
They're a number 5 seed in that El Dorado Holiday Tournament. They're going to play at 8:30 on, let's see, what is that, Thursday the 26th? I believe that's a Thursday.
Yep.
And they'll take on NCOE, and that'll kick things off. Looking forward to the El Dorado tournament, though. We first time over there last year, had a great time. It's a great tournament, great crowds, just a lot of fun. One of the premier basketball tournaments in the state of Illinois, and that kicks off immediately after Christmas. We're going to go on and take our final break here on our First Mid Bank and Trust halftime show. Carterville has some work to do. They trail by 13. It's 47-34. Second half action next on News Radio WJPF.
Forgot to mention that was 8:30 a.m.
I will clarify. That will interrupt the morning news watch. (47-34). McCracken County High School is where we're located. Calloway County Lakers have the 13-point lead on the Carterville Lions. Yeah, we mentioned the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. I said that's an 8:30 game. I did not mention that's an 8:30 a.m. game on the 26th.
Boy.
And if we lose,
I know.
We got to go back at 10 o'clock that night.
I know. So
we're not going to lose.
No,
you need to dress. We may need to put you in the game.
You and I are going to have a closed-door meeting with Shane Hawkins the night before the tournament, and we're going to stress to him, you cannot lose, because if you do,
we can only do one or the other. We can either do the early game or the late game. Can't do both in the same day.
We have to be back at the home by a certain time, and we cannot have that.
Yeah, but that's coming up. Brian Orpel said we need to clarify whether that was an AM or PM game, and it is an 8:30 AM game. 47-34 here at McCracken County High School. This is the Oregon Donor Shootout, and McCracken County, Calloway County has the lead, 47-34. The Carterville Lions, they are in their road blues, the first road game, the visiting, first time the visitors in a game so far this season, the first 4 games of the basketball season, the Pyramid Plus tournament, got to wear the home whites. Last 2 games were home games, the win over West Frankfort and the win last night over DuQuoin. And we're underway here in the third quarter. Carterville has the ball. On the right wing, Carson Pearson to Nicholas Laird, to Bryce Anderson, Eli Downen on the floor, and Preston Sumner on the floor as well. Carterville doing a good job moving the ball around. A wide open three from Nicholas Laird is too strong. Down on a strong board. Waits, puts it up off the glass, and Eli Downen has 11 in the game. And the pass down low is good for Cade Butler.
Sumner was there to cut him off at the baseline, and he let him go by him for the reverse layup.
13-point lead, 49-36. Eli Downen at the right elbow. Takes it just inside the lane, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Calloway County. It's going to be on Jarrett Darnell, his second. Ball's going to belong to the Lions on the baseline.
Well, he was shooting the ball.
No, apparently not.
Wow. Okay.
He was shooting, but from what the
All
official
right.
says. So Bryce Anderson had Preston Sumner open. Now he kicks it to Carson Pearson. A three is short, and Preston Sumner jumped a little bit early, and a foul on Calloway County as they went over the back of Sumner. The ball kind of double hopped off the rim, and Sumner, the foul is going to be on Jarrett Darnell. That's his third. And he's the one that has the 3 3-pointers for Calloway County in the first half. The ball on the low block to Sumner, and he gets fouled again as it was Chandler Steele who just picked up his first foul for Callaway County. Quickly, 3 team fouls here in the first minute and 10 seconds of the third quarter. Carterville trails by 13. Downen from the right baseline. Up top it goes to Pearson. Now to Nicholas Laird on the left wing. That is Cade Butler on him defensively. It's Carson Pearson that traveled, got caught there, pulled up the dribble, and that's the first turnover on the Lions here in the second half.
Yeah, good possession by the Lions. Got a couple fouls called on Callaway County, but no points to show for it.
And they still trail by 13. What a spin move. That was just so easy. Chandler Steele gets the assist as the bucket was scored by Kai Franklin. 7 for Franklin. Nick Laird tries to pass to Preston Sumner. And that's tipped away, a turnover on the Lions. Nice outlet. And just throwing it up at the rack was Kai Franklin. He misses the shot altogether. He was off balance. Carterville brings it back to the near side. Down low to Sumner. Little right hand hook is no good. Just a little short by Sumner. Had a good look. Quickly the other way. 51-36. A long three. In and out. No good. Kai Franklin gets the board. Now to Cade Butler, who traveled. As he got excited, he saw an open lane to the bucket, but shuffled the feet, and another turnover on Callaway County.
Now Carterville needs to start cutting into this lead. They would like to get to within 6, maybe 7 points at the end of this third quarter to make a run.
51-36. Sumner on the low block. Gets it to Downen from the left elbow. Short jumper, too strong. And the rebound controlled by the Lakers. Cade Mize takes it the other way. Hands it off to Kai Franklin. Now, top of the circle, the ball's picked off. Bryce Anderson, a good hustle play. As he gets on the floor, Carterville brings the ball back after the turnover. Downen, he's going to drive. Little short jumper, too short. And quickly the other way. There go the Lakers on the run. Nice dish to Cade Butler. He lays it up and in. 6 for Cade Butler. 53-36. Callaway County on top. Carterville basketball. Anderson, right-hand floater off the back of the iron, out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Lakers.
Yeah, Lions only 1 of 7 to start this third quarter. Callaway County 3 of 5. Carterville just, when they do take a good shot, they can't get it to go.
They've had good looks.
They've had good looks.
4:40 remaining in the third quarter. Callaway County, and there's a foul on the Lions. Nicholas Laird as he went over the back of Chandler Steele. Laird, his first foul. It's the first team foul on Carterville here in the second half. And they trail 53-36. Cade Butler dishes to the right wing. That's Evan Garrison. He loses the ball and he gets fouled. It's going to be called on Preston Sumner. That's going to be the third on Sumner.
Yeah, Preston's really had a rough game here.
And he's frustrated. You can see the look on his face. He's a frustrated ball player right now. Calloway County launches a three ball from the top of the circle. From the top of the arc, and it's good. Kai Franklin. That's his second three-pointer. And it's a 20-point lead for Calloway County. Downing's trapped on the baseline. Nice pass to Carson Pearson along the baseline. Up top to Nick Laird, who's going to fire from three. That's off the iron, too strong. Carson Pearson gets the board, hands it to Eli Downing. His shot is blocked from behind by Chandler Steele, and a foul on Cade Butler. Actually, it's going to be on Carterville. That's going to be on Sumner. That's the fourth on Preston. So Austin Garby heads to the bench. Carson Pearson to the bench. Austin Garby comes into the game. Sumner goes to the bench. Laird goes to the bench. Pearson goes to the bench. Caden Hawkins and Connor Hawkins into the game as well for Carterville. 3:38 remaining here in the third. A three from the left wing. Man, this is amazing. This is one of the best shooting performances I think I've seen.
No question. They have made 8 3-pointers in this game.
And we played against some teams that can make some threes. Connor Hawkins misses a three, and they take it the other way. Nice transition. Off the glass layup is good by Evan Garrison. And a foul also called on Carterville. The bucket's good. And Garrison can go to the line for the three-point free throw. Connor Hawkins picks up his first foul.
You know, this team, Callaway County, they were blown out by Murray. I'd hate to see Murray.
Yeah, no kidding. A rare miss. Evan Garrison misses from the stripe. Eli Downing has it, left wing, gets it to Garby. Nice job by Garby. He waits on the defender, gets him in the air, gets the shot, banks it home, gets the foul, and can go to the line for the three-point play.
You know, one thing I'm looking forward to is when Garby, Sumner, and Downing are all playing well together and are on the floor at the same time, which may not be very often because Garby and Sumner play the same positions. But if those three on the floor playing well, they're going to be hard to stop.
You got to remember, too, this is only Garby's third game.
Right.
Long three ball is short by the Lakers. Here comes Bryce Anderson. Nice ball fake as he had the ball slapped out of his hands. He was out in front of the defense. Faked the pass to the right side and had the ball slapped out from behind. Caden Hawkins into Garby. Garby finds Bryce Anderson, who's open for three. His shot is a little bit short. Battle for the ball. Caden Hawkins is there, puts it up, no good. And Cade Butler gets the rebound for the Lakers. Wide open three from, passed up. 2 3-point shots passed up. They haven't passed up many up here in this game. If it's open, they shoot. And they're good fundamental. They're ready to shoot. And the bucket is good in the paint as Evan Garrison's able to lay that one home. And he got fouled. That's Connor Hawkins, just picked up his second foul. And the Lakers are just running away with this game from the Lions now. They have everything working, the inside game, outside game. This Lions broadcast brought to you by SIH, a comprehensive network of care. Visit online at SIH.net. Free throw is good. 63-38. Carterville basketball. Caden Hawkins Now to Bryce Anderson, gets it to Eli Downen. Nice pass in the paint to Garby. He's able to bank that one home. Garby has 8. Callaway County basketball. Carterville trails by 23, 63-40. Minute 40 remaining. Over to the left corner. Wide open 3. Off the iron, too strong. And the freshman Caden Hawkins gets the rebound for the Lions. He dishes it to the left side. That's Ben Hake in the game for the first time as the ball goes off of Austin Garby. Turnover on the Lions. Lions broadcast is brought to you by Home Renew, serving Southern Illinois. Protect what matters most with Home Renew. They do roofing, siding, storm damage, repairing gutters.